Rule number one that I've learned is never trust somebody.
Yeah.
Never trust no one, because in life it's very hard to trust someone. Yeah, but still, that does not mean you don't have to do something to have something.
But like, if you don't trust anyone, how will you mingle? How will you achieve your goals? And you cannot achieve nothing in this world if you don't achieve.
You can trust someone, but trust has a lot of ways.
Yeah.
You can trust someone in keeping your money. You can trust someone in this. You can trust someone in telling the person your secrets.
Yeah.
But what I mean by rule number one, don't trust no one, is like rule number one, don't tell everyone your secrets and everything, because you don't know which kind of person they are. You don't know what are they planning for you, what are they coming through. If you could go in their brain, read everything that was there, then that you could tell everyone that if you know, but you don't know. Well, actually, the next rule is that sometimes you have to be also a little bit like mean.
Yeah.
Like, example, if you know this one, I would like for he or she to be my friend.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to act a little bit weird to see what is their reaction. Because sometimes when someone really wants to be your friend, no matter what he does, the person will just give you advice.
Yeah.
So if the person don't give you advice, you know that this one is not the good one. For me, sometimes.
Yeah. So it means that a good friend or a good relationship has to go with good advice, right?
Yeah.
And why are you always good?
I'm good because if you do something good, it comes back to you.
Really? And Ami, why do you think we should be nice to other people?
Well, it's actually the same thing. If you are not nice, you have no one that will be nice to you.
And why do you think it's not good to pretend?
Because if you pretend at the day, one day, anything that happened to the dark will come to the light.
And what about if your goodness come to light? How will you celebrate it?
That will be a very, very big congratulations, but not if your badness come to light.
What about if your badness come to light?
That will be something very shameful.
And if it comes shameful, where do you think you will start?
Well, I don't know. Most of people just run away from the country.
And then
make another place, but I guess that place will be good.
And also, why do you think you love your parents so much?
Actually, my parents, I love them very much. There are a lot of ways where I love them. I cannot say all. They are the ones that stand for me. They are the ones that help me get my education, and I really love them, really.
And why do you always learn to listen to other people?
Because in life, if you don't listen to other people, you'll never be who you want to be. Because you have to listen to know and to learn.
Okay. So what about if you lack listening skill? What will you do?
Well, that is not your fault.
That is not your fault?
Yeah.
But what about if you lose concentration because of anger or because of the nature of the environment?
Just go and calm down, and by time it will come back.
And if you're angry, what do you do?
When I'm angry, I don't just talk to no one, because I don't want to put my anger on people that I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you're happy, how do you celebrate it?
Very much.
Are you happy with these short questions?
Yeah.
Are you happy this information to be shared?
Yes.
And Ami, why do you think it's important for you to use your voice at your age to educate billions of people in the world out there?
Because a lot of people don't know about it.
And you want them to be aware?
Yeah.
What do you mean a lot of people do not know about it?
A lot of people think that life is just something that you just do what you want to, but it's not actually that.
Okay.
You should do something that others will like, just like you would like others to do for you good.
Okay.
That's how the same people will suspect you to do for them good.
Men dati alsa continue aliye men dati kendo le mu ni kendo dati ebe kendo le tarala inya
ba ku ya da yabo akwai na manangula kono nyindo balondila garezi so kono nyindo balondi VM International TV galing ngalit kontonne.
Yes, hello everyone and welcome back once again. Like I said, I'm here with Ami, my beautiful sister. Today we're going to share some basic information concerning about how to keep a healthy relationship, who to trust in a relationship, and who you shouldn't trust in a relationship. Well, Ami, tell us what is relationship all about?
It's actually a lot, like sister, brother, mom, dad. It's many.
It's many.
Yeah.
And you're my good sister.
Yeah.
So, Ami, what does it takes to have a good relationship?
Actually, first is don't trust all.
Okay.
And what I mean by don't trust all
Yeah.
is that it's not like nowadays people are hard to trust.
Yeah.
They'll be pretending like they are the one for you, whilst they are not the one for
Definitely,
you.
yeah.
So if you speak out all of your secrets, they can even betray you.
Yeah.
Because of they know what you told them is a good idea, so they can have your idea and work on it.
Yeah.
And at the end, they will take your
Idea. And make them theirs.
make them theirs, and then you'll be done. It's just because of you said all of your secret and not knowing who they are.
Yeah. So it's just like what Bob Marley said. He said, only your friends know your secret. So that means you shouldn't tell your secret to everybody. But what about someone who come closer to you and pretend to be a good friend of yours, or pretend to be your family?
You just told me pretend.
Yeah.
You did not tell me to be. You told me pretend. That's a
Pretend.
good example. Then you should not.
Yeah. Okay. What is the next one? What do you think is the next one?
The next one is to ask them for something and see their reaction.
What do you mean here?
Like example, if I come to you and I say, VM, I never knew you, and I came, I said, like example, you're my friend, and I came, I said, VM, how are you? Actually today I don't have money. Can you please lend me $500 and I'll give it to you back? If you always want from me, I'll see a reaction that you are not happy to give it to me.
Wow.
But like if you really do something for someone that you really want to do it, you see from the person and from the happiness that he wants to do it for me.
Yeah.
And also it's not every time if someone tells you that keep it, means he wants to do it for you.
But like you said, lending. Some people don't like. Some people might even lend from you, but they may not even.
VM International,
But they may not give it back to you. So in that aspect, how are you going to keep that relationship? Like people that always love to take from you, but they don't give back.
I guess they will never be my friend.
Yes. But what about if they happen to?
If it happened, well, I cannot do nothing about it except you can go take your money back. Yes, that you can do. But some people will say, no, you did not give me no money. So actually, you just stop your friendship with them,
But why? Why must you do something to see their reaction? Why do you think it's important to do that?
Because of if you don't, at the end, you are putting yourself in trouble without knowing. Because moving with the bad people is something that is really bad for your lifetime. Something can just happen. A small thing can change your life forever. You can plan something, it break up, that will change your life forever.
My beautiful audience, I hope you are able to take that information. Sometimes it's good to do something, or it's good to ask something to see people reaction. Remember, reaction says a lot about people. That is why sometimes a lot of people or psychologists will spend more time observing other people than listening to them. So reactions means a lot. It might not be something, money or whatsoever, but you might request something from someone to see how they pretend, how they talk, and then how they take that information. So we go into the next the third steps. What do you think is the third step to keep a relationship strong?
The third step is to do good to save good.
Wow. So you think goodness is part of it to keep a healthy relationship?
Yes, because when you're bad, people will not do for you good things. Even no matter how they are good, they will not do for you bad.
But who is bad? Who is bad and who is good?
Who is bad and who is good? I'm bad and I'm good. You are bad and you are good. Everyone is bad and they are good.
So what do you mean I'm bad but I'm good?
Because of sometimes you do things that you don't mean to, but it's bad to others. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is something that you really like want it, and you do it purposely. So it's not in you. It's something that you really want to do. Yeah. And also, I also mean by do good to save good. Means like if you do good, it returns back to you. You do bad, it returns back to you.
But a lot of people do not know that if you do good, goodness will come. In fact, the world is not that much friendly. When I say the world, I'm talking about the people. They are not welcoming. They are not willing to give out. You know, we have so many rich people in the world today, but they are not willing to give back their money. They are not willing to help.
Maybe some of them are not good, but maybe some of them, because of what they've been through, what people do to them, so they are just trying to teach them a lesson.
But then goodness means a lot to the Almighty God, you understand? And it means a lot to humanity as well. So I don't think if people have done something to you in the past, you will definitely love to pay back. Good people don't really do that.
Well, actually, sometimes I would not love to pay back, but sometimes I would love to pay back. Because of if you do me something bad that you know you should not do for me, you don't think about me. Because of the time you were seeing I was having it, you were trying to stop me. But now I have it, you're trying to come to me. That I'll never allow you to be my friend. And so that I'll teach you a lesson. I'll teach you a lesson that I don't need you.
Are you gonna just test him, teach him a lesson or her a lesson, or are you gonna do this forever, or you gonna do it for a period of short time?
Actually, I will do it for a period of short time because I don't want to be suffering forever.
Really? Okay, Ami, she's a very humble young girl. Of course, I know one day she is going to be a philanthropist. What I mean philanthropist here, she will definitely give back to her community. But Ami, I think sometimes if we are good, it means you have all. Because even the Almighty God advise us to be good to one another, learn to love one another, and learn to do it together. So if someone do something bad to you, leave the rest in the hands of the Almighty. Or what do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, we move on. What do you think is your fourth steps?
My first step is don't expect much.
People expect a lot, much from other people. But why? Why do you think we shouldn't expect much when it is needed for us to expect much?
Well, why do you think you should expect much if you don't even know what the person has in his or her pocket? If you do something, if someone give, like example, if I come and give you $100, you don't know how much am I having. Maybe I'm having $200 or $150. So I came and give you 100. Because that's what I give you. Even me, even if I'm having 500, I take 100 and give it to you. I gave you 100 because that is what I took from my heart to give you. Because for me, I'll not give you things that I don't want to give you.
Definitely.
And so if you suspect much from me, that's the time. Even if I want to give you much, I'm not going to give you much.
So are you trying to tell me that people should not be greedy into a relationship? Like,
actually, I think greediness is not good at anything.
Because some people are just greedy. Like, for example, when I'm using the word greedy here, it simply means that, like, some people will be expecting, like, if VM is a rich man or if Lamin is a rich man, that's the time everybody will go closer to him or her, simply because they are going to expect a lot from that person giving them. But if that person didn't give them nothing, they start going out and say, look, this guy is not good, he's this, he's that. They'll start saying all abusive words on you. So do you think that is correct?
No, I don't think it's correct.
Correct. Okay. But what advice will you put across to the people?
The advice I'll put across is just like, if someone don't give you something, it's not just because of the person don't want to.
Yeah.
It's because of the person gives you what he can. Sometimes I will be in so much pain. You come and ask me for something.
Louder.
I tell you, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I will not tell you what I'm true. Because if I tell you what I'm true, you will realize that what I'm true is more than what you are true.
Yeah.
So people should not anyway, I will not even say all of that. It's your own money. You do what you want with it. If you don't want to give it away, you don't give it away. If you do, you do. So that stays on you, does not stay on the person.
Yeah. So that's beautiful. My beautiful audience, it's important that we shouldn't expect much from other people. Remember, working for yourself, trying to humble down yourself, trying to wake up every day in the morning and think of what you can do for yourself. Do not think of what your partner or your colleagues is going to do for you, but think of what you can do for them. But if you are always expecting, in return, you will become lazy. And if you become lazy, that's the end of you, because your friends are not going to wait for you. They will be working hard for their life. So you keep working hard. In return, you will be able to help your friend or your colleagues or whoever is closer to you. So do not expect much. And I think it's very important in any relationship. So what is the next steps? What do you think we can do?
Don't pretend something that you are not.
Oh, a lot of people like pretending. Like they pretend to be what they are not. But what do you mean in your own context? What do you mean or what do you think that we should not pretend to be what we are not?
Some people pretend they are rich whilst they are not.
Yeah.
Some people pretend they are good whilst they are not. Some people pretend they are your best friend whilst they are not. Some people pretend they can walk whilst they can't. Some people pretend they'll be there for you, whilst they will never be there for you.
Okay. So let's take it step by step. You say some people will pretend they are your friend while they are not. If that happens, what do you think what will be the outcome of that relationship?
Very hard. It's hard to know.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying here is, you say some people will pretend to be your friend, but they are not.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do you think that relationship will end? Where do you think that relationship will end?
I think it's going to end from a very, very bad place.
How? I need an explanation.
Because from the bad place, it's like, if you do something, and one day people will realize what you are doing, no matter what, anything that happens in the dark will one day come to the light. Yeah. So if you pretend I am rich, and you are not rich, the day you are poor, people will be like, where is all of your money gone to? And you have not been giving people or things like that.
Yeah.
And how can you explain that?
It's going to be crazy.
And so right now you're in the dark coming to the light. You're on your way to the light. And at the end, people realize that actually you are lying the full time.
Okay, but a lot of people also will pretend they love you, but they do not.
Well, actually, I see that it's because of they need something from you.
Yeah.
Like, they need your money. They need... I cannot say what they need.
Yeah, but they
need something from you. And if they get that, you are finished.
What would be your advice to those who like pretending into relationship?
Actually, the people that like pretending is not something that will be a good idea.
Yeah.
And also, if you pretend, you will not like it when someone pretend to you. So if you pretend to others, think also that if it was someone that is pretending to me, how would I feel?
Yeah.
And also, you'll pretend thinking that you are the best.
Yeah.
But sometimes you'll be pretending whilst the other one will be better even in pretending more than you.
Yeah.
So at the end you think you are winning whilst you are losing.
Okay.
So the other one is winning against you. And that one that wins against you, there's someone that is better than him or she.
Definitely. So my audience out there, I think pretenders can also cause more harm than good. A lot of people like pretending. Don't pretend to be what you are not. We have seen that a lot of time. A lot of people will pretend that yes, they have this, they have that, they are doing this, their father is this, their mother is that. Look, at the end of the day, you lose all. Because once you lose your integrity, that's the end of you. And if people do not trust you in that aspect, or if people knows that you like pretending, at the end of the day, you will not have a good friend. So because whoever comes closer to you, people will always tell him or her, look, that person like pretending. Do not waste your time on him or her. So, before we conclude, do you have another one?
Yeah, I have also do not lie to please.
Do not lie to please.
Yeah.
A lot of people like lying to please their partners, their friends.
Example, you have a boyfriend, you go and tell him that actually, can you please give me 5,000 because of my mom is sick and I really need to take her to the hospital. And so he was like, okay, he gave it to you, then he went to your mom until your mom is healthy.
Yeah.
And while that
Continue.
And while the time you also told him that my dad lost his job too. He went to hear your dad and me, your dad is working all the time. And so then he come back to you. That will finish your relationship with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and
you talk about do not lie to please.
Yeah.
You know, sorry for that. Do not lie to please. A lot of people will lie to please for you to love them, for you to like them, for you to appreciate them.
Actually,
you understand?
People lie so they have a girlfriend.
Sorry, I want to hear that again.
A lot of people lie so they can have a girlfriend.
Okay. So, but do you think that helps people?
No.
No.
Maybe for them. For them.
Yeah. But now, what is the causes of pretending or lying to people? What is the causes? Or what are the causes?
Actually, I think people, I cannot really say because of everyone has your kind of thinking.
Yeah.
Some people will think if I lie to this, I will have this, but they're really wrong.
Yeah.
If you lie to this, you lose that instead of moving to the next level, but you will fail.
Yeah.
It's just like when you are playing a game, you close your eyes and you say, I'll win the game without doing nothing. Obviously, you will fail.
Yeah.
But if you open your eyes, get concentrated and doing what you should do in the game, sometimes you can lose, but most of the time you win.
Yeah, but sometimes also you see people pleasing people, lying to please people to make them comfortable. We've seen that. So in that stages, how will you put it?
Well, actually, some people lie to people so they can feel
make
better.
Make them comfortable, or better.
Make them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I would say...
Yes, continue.
Okay. Some people will lie to you so you feel better, but when you check at the end, you see that they are lying to you, so that is not also a good thing. But sometimes people will understand.
Yeah.
They will understand that it was not like something that you did to make me feel bad, but you did it to make me feel good. That is kind of understandable.
Yeah. Okay. So, audience, we will be right back very soon.
Yemen dadi alsa continue aliye men dadi kendo le mu niye kendo dadi ebe kendo le tarala inyatu
elba ku yata yavo ako ina manangula kono nyino balondila garezi so kono nyino balondila VM International TV galing ngalit kontonne Seo tala kuala